All right. Let's talk parking lots. Now, I was at a shopping center that will remain nameless. A fine shopping center. I'm sure they're fine people, but I understand speed bumps. I get it. I mean, you see knuckleheads all day going way too fast. But isn't a single speed bump spaced out over a certain distance enough? What's with the double speed bump? What's with the double speed bump? I mean, it feels like you're going over the River Kwai, okay? I don't have a four-wheel drive vehicle. This is a sedan. It's made to go on roads, not over mountains. And every time I hit one of those double speed bumps, it's irritating. Because you got to go so carefully over it, and it takes like 25 minutes. And while we're on the topic of shopping center parking lots, you know what the biggest lie in the history of shopping center parking lots is? The biggest lie? It's compact car slots, where it says compact. I don't know about your city or your town or your country, but here in Los Angeles, you know what's in the compact car slots, parking spots? Giant SUVs. Giant SUVs. I mean, there's once in a while you see a Toyota Corolla in there. But why even make parking spots that cannot accommodate the majority of vehicles? Do you know that a lot of car manufacturers are stopping making sedans because they can't make any money at it? They can't make any money at it. So why? Because people are buying SUVs. And so, I don't know about, look, right in front of us. There's a dump truck, but then an SUV. And you see them everywhere, guys. I mean, so now you go to the mall, and what are people driving? They're driving SUVs. Well, you say, well, they're not supposed to park in the compact parking spot. Come on! You can barely find any parking spot. I mean, they would rather slather their SUV in peanut butter so they can wedge it between two other SUVs than drive another 35 yards from a spot that can accommodate them. And more importantly, they can't find a spot. You just can't find a spot. Finding an opening parking spot in Los Angeles is like finding a zebra with polka dots. Okay? And if you find a zebra with polka dots, you better call the Los Angeles Zoo, because they're going to make $3 million a day in visitation fees. But back to my rant. Here's my other problem. I have problems. Joe Ditzel has some problems. My problem with the shopping center parking lot is their paint job. Now, I understand that paint fades, okay? But what happens is they paint it one time, and the spots are too small, as I said. But not only that, they repaint it when the paint fades. They repaint it, and maybe they move it, maybe widen it a little bit. They're like, hey, Ted, people are complaining about the small spots. What are we gonna do? You know, and rather than widen them real wide for these big giant cars, he's like, all right, just give it another 6 inches. Give it another 8. Nah, go 8 inches, right? On the paint. So what do? They put the fresh lines next to the old lines. Then what happens in 6 months when that paint fades? They do it again. It's still not big enough. Yeah, I'll give it another. I'll tell you what. Give it another 8. That's 16 in 1 year. That should be plenty. Well, that's not plenty because they already had these tight spaces. Well, now you got 3 to 4. Jim, you know, if you do that, then you're going to have 3 white lines. Okay, make them yellow. Make the new ones yellow. So now in the parking lot you've got 15 lines. Some are white, some are yellow, some are blue. Nobody knows where to park. If they can find the parking slots. I mean, there's so many lines in the parking lot. People are crashing. They're like, it's a one-way. People are like, what do you mean one-way? You got to follow the arrows. They're like, what arrows? All I see is a bunch of lines. There's so many different lines. And then, oh gosh, forget about them trying to line up. Like at Christmas. You watch, that's Christmas. You look around your parking lot in your town. Nobody's lined up properly. They're all askew. They're all every which way because nobody knows. Do I park in this one? Is this, where's the spots? There's like 800 lines. Nobody knows where to go. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I just hope that things are better where you live. And it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Can't they just paint over the old lines before they paint the new ones? Just lay down a base paint. Just take that sprayer. I mean, you can go down to Home Depot and get a sprayer for like $30 these days. Just spray the whole damn lot. I mean, I don't care what you do. Put down some graphics. Put down Michael Jackson dancing. I don't care. But just make it so that I can see where to park. And widen the spots, please. Thank you.